So we got narcissist, move on, and we got no in reverse. So what I'm getting off of this is a narcissist decided to move on, and he wanted someone from the collective to be confused about the reason why he or she walked away. This person thought that you collective was gonna want intimacy for this person, which would have made you confused in your mind about why this narcissist walked away. And at the bottom of the deck, we got love spell, someone else in reverse, communicate, and Mercury retrograde. This narcissistic person thought that he secured the bag with you when it came to your heart space, when it came to your mind, your soul, okay? And that you would subconsciously think that because he moved on, that it was somebody else. And that you would go all out your way to communicate during this Mercury retrograde. Because the Mercury retrograde, when it comes to communication, that's when tensions are high, questions need to be answered, whatever. So this person really thought that by this retrograde coming in, that you was going to be chasing him for action, for closure. Okay, and that you was going to be confused in your mind. So welcome back to Mystic Oracle. This is Mystic. I'm here to give you another Oracle energy reading. Please like, share, and subscribe. Thank you for all your support. And we're going to go ahead and tap in. Okay, so this person thought that by walking out of your life, you was going to be questioning yourself, questioning what you did or didn't do, chasing them for intimacy, and he thought that he put the love spell on you, or he was able to manipulate you in a way where you would be chasing him. Okay, so Spirit, clarify this overall energy. No spark in reverse. No spark. Yeah, this person really thought you was going to go out here and chase them. Thought that you was going to see them as they soulmate while they go out here and do what they want to do. Okay? This person really thought that you was hooked on them. This clarifying that love spell that we seen earlier. Yeah, you would be chasing them, putting them first in your life while they was making everybody a first. Just to secure a spot in theirs. Y'all know how these narcissists do. I'm not going to spend too much time on that. But yeah, by them walking in and out your life and toying with your feelings, they felt like that they had another one under the belt that would chase them. Then we got pretending in reverse. Yeah, he was for real. He was for real, okay? So obviously something happened because it don't look like this person got what they wanted. Sweet, passionate, innocent. That's you, collective. That's you. And then we got masculine in reverse. This is that person. This the dynamic that y'all had. This the empath narcissist dynamic. That they thought that you was gonna be confused about where you stood with this person. We got in cahoots in reverse. And we got, party, all things party in reverse. Give me one more. It looks like this person thought that you was going to put up with their lifestyle, that they was going to be able to do anything in your presence, in your energy. Then we got theft in reverse, but I feel like you saw it coming. With theft in reverse, you saw that this person was coming into your life to rob you of your energy and get you hooked on things that is out of your alignment, things that you wouldn't do, okay? Because this person is in karmic energy that go and meet up with other karmic, in the background, and that's where that poly card is coming from. They feel like they all soulmates because they all carry that energy, but you didn't carry that energy, which is why this energy like the other people did that they was connected to. Y'all know how this narcissist energy go. Then we got corruption in reverse. Exactly. You not one of them. You not one of them, and you not about to let nobody emotionally manipulate you. We got that in reverse as well. Spirit, what else I need to know about this? It looks like a confirmation that y'all, if y'all moved on, you did the right thing, and that you don't need to be questioning yourself when it comes to somebody that tried to control your emotions. We got children in reverse. If you didn't have a child with this person, you wasn't supposed to. If you lost a child with this person, sorry for your condolences, but it wasn't supposed to happen with this person. Then we got spell work in reverse. Exactly. This person could not bind you to their negativeness that they carried, this negative dark energy that they carry, that wasn't able to bind you to anything. That is why spirit has it set up to where you don't have anything tied to this person. Okay. If you are still with this person, you really can walk away at any time. So don't let this energy feel like they the only person that will look out for you. And don't be afraid to lose things to get away from this energy, because that's a part of spell work too. When you are willing to stay in a situation for finances, for kids, for anything that is like a binding contract, then that is part of the spell work. And sometimes you got to take some losses in order to move on and regain your intimacy for yourself, in order to come back in union for yourself. Okay, it's time to stop giving these narcissists energy. Let them go be with who they want to be with, but don't give them any energy to feed off of, to feed their fragile ego. Alpha, yeah, standing up for yourself. Most of y'all have done that. Most of y'all have seen the signs and turned the tables on these grown little kids. That's what I call them. They grown little kids. What else? Y'all are standing in your power. Y'all are being assertive and leading yourselves. Chaos, magic, in reverse. Yeah, they can't cause you any kind of chaos because you stand in your own energy. You remain hopeful, remain prayerful, and you always have other options. You're not finna put up with energy that brings chaos to your system. That's why we got those party things in reverse. Okay, they wasn't able to steal from your energy. They wasn't able to build a smear campaign against you. They wasn't able to get you strung out. You remain hopeful, and you stood in your power. You was like, if this don't work out, there's plenty more options out there. Okay, and then we got running in reverse. This person just knew you was gonna stay though. They just knew you was gonna stay. That just didn't happen. Bottom of the deck, fortune in reverse. Yeah, they really thought they hit a lick when they found you because of your energy. And that's not the case. This person is still broke as they came when they left. Alright. So it's just a confirmation message for someone that, yes, you did the right thing. Yes, you stood in your power. I know you might have those times where you question everything. Why did this happen to me and all of that? And basically, it was just a test for you to stay in your power with this alpha energy right here. To let you know that, yes, you can be submissive, but you can also stand and be assertive and be dominant when it comes to a situation that is set to destroy you. You know how to stand up for yourself. And this is a confirmation by what you went through or what you are in and the decisions you are about to make, that you are the authoritative one in your situation. And when it comes to this alpha energy, it can be man or woman. Y'all know that. So flip the roles how it resonates. Okay, Spirit, what's the tarot? What do we got going on? These narcissistic energy can no longer feed off your energy anymore. They have to go be with the energy that they rather be in. And that's fine. But they're not finna play with y'all like that no more. Alright? So we got the Hangman. Okay. Yeah, and I just said that. I said that y'all was going through a upgrade. Y'all was going through spiritual development, because y'all got to understand, you don't know what the next steps are in your path. Say you come into a business deal, or say you going into something that's more serious. You need to be able to handle these energies so these people won't come in your life and rob you for everything that y'all got. That could be money. That can come down to your creative energy with this Aquarius energy. And people that is coming into your life to hurt or harm you. So it's good to go through something. It's not good, but it's okay to go through something like that and come out on the other side knowing that you made the right decision. Knowing that when it came to the fake friends, the fake co-workers, the fake whatever, they was not able to drag you down a dark path by manipulating you. So this is a great this is a great way for you to reflect on what you have went through and realize that you're not like them. Realize that you are different, outworldly, extraterrestrial. Y'all are celestial. You are different. And now this same narcissist is sitting in the background playing victim because they was unable to feed off your alluring energy. Okay? So y'all definitely made the right decision. Spirit, what else? So no matter what you're going through, it is always good for a higher cause. It'll always work out for those who believe in God. Okay, yeah. Wheel of Fortune, y'all on to the next thing. Everything worked out in your favor. It was just a cycle that you had to go through. It was just something that you had to go through. Yeah, they didn't have no morals. They didn't follow any type of rule. They didn't have any type of discipline. They didn't have any personal beliefs for themselves. These are people that let whatever happen, do whatever to whoever, whenever. You don't need to be around energy like that. Here go the King of Wands. This is a person that takes leadership over their life. When you step into your alpha energy, you become the King of Wands. You protect yourself. You lead yourself. You inspire yourself. And if nobody else is loyal to you, you are loyal to yourself. Okay? Like I said, this is just a confirmation reading that you did the right thing and you made all the right choices. What you went through was just a spiritual development for you. Okay? When it came to people, places, and things in the past. All right, Spirit, what else? Yeah, you can celebrate. You passed the test. You passed the test. Yeah, and your enemies are defeated. They defeated, and they are tired of trying to come up with plans to try to get you to go down the opposite path. Like I said, these are people that are trying to destroy you because they don't have the ability to put the energy into themselves and get them to a place that will make them proud of themselves. So they'd rather take from you because they are not willing to put in the work. Okay? But you rebelled against this energy. This is not what you want in your life, and you took a stance on that. Okay? And you had a breakthrough. Because you stood on your morals regardless of if everybody around you didn't stand on theirs. All right? Yeah. And the universe is working in your favor now because of how you took leadership. And I did another reading on leadership, but it was more karmic. But now that this reading is coming out and it is the good side of leadership, I might upload that reading because I went off real bad in that reading, y'all. And I was like, I don't know, because I felt like somebody was playing with my energy. The reason that I went off so bad, but looking at the good side of the leadership, I'm going to put that reading out on my page to show y'all the downside of leadership. But this is y'all standing in y'all alpha energy, manifesting for yourself. Using the tools and resources, learning from the past in order to manifest your future, okay? Yeah. Bottom of the deck. Yeah, you persevere through anything. You gonna stand your ground regardless. You gonna have that courage. You gonna have that stamina. Nobody is gonna keep you from doing what you need to do and making the choices that you need to make in the midst of your ops. It's just not happening. You have that celestial energy, okay? If you don't make the right decision, you have the spirit team that's gonna put 2 feet in your back and push you out the door. So you couldn't even make too many wrong decisions if you tried, okay? You couldn't even make wrong decisions if you wanted to. Ain't nothing wrong with that, okay? You can get a couple more. Yeah. We got the Tower in reverse. They wanted to delay you. They wanted to resist you from transforming, but you are a butterfly. You're going to keep changing. You're going to keep evolving. That's inevitable. That's something that they couldn't control. And now that they was unable to keep you from transforming, they got to carry their cross on their own. And we have 10. We have 2 10s out here, which talks about your wheel of fortune and how you had the ability to move on. So what's good happening for you, the opposite is happening for them. Now they're being delayed. Now they have to accept responsibility. Now they have to take accountability because they resist to go through that transformation. And like I said earlier, they want to stop you from going through your transformation. Okay, and then the bottom of the deck, you're holding back from these people. And because you are holding back your good nurturing energy from these people are trying to attack you. So you could give to them. These people feel obligated to your energy, even though they showed up in your life as karmic and tried to rob you for everything that y'all have, whether that's energetically, whether that's something that you was building on, whether that's something that you was working on. Whether it came to making fake pages, whether it came to copying your work, these are people that feels obligated to your energy, and they feel the need to attack with this Knight of Swords and this Six of Pentacles right here. They feel like you are obligated to your energy. They see you coming out as the leader, and they feel like that you should give to them. No, you are teaching them through you that they can get up off their behind and do it too. You're not gonna do the work for them, and they're not gonna take anything from you. It's just not gonna go down like that. Yeah, again, coming out with a Nine of Swords. You're gonna defend what you have. You're gonna defend what you have made, and you're gonna defend your land. Okay, we're gonna get some angel messages, and we're gonna get out of here. Yeah, they're not obligated to nothing that you have worked on. If they wanted you to treat them with, if they want you to treat them better, then they should have gave you a better version of them. But obviously, they made their bed, and now they have to lie in it. Because for a lot of you all, when it comes to any kind of partnerships, it ain't no more second chances. Because people just moving too weird to be out here giving them multiple chances on if they want to be a real person or not in your life. So once they cut off, you leaving them right there. Give me a couple. We got I am focused in reverse. Yeah, you don't need anybody tagging along to your energy that's not focused on the vision, that's not focused on purpose, that's not focused on growing. Okay, what else, Spirit? You may be seeing 12, 12, you may be seeing 8 because you are successful. You are successful and you are in alignment. And sometimes that comes with sacrifice. You can't be everybody's friend because you woke. 11, you woke. The universe is arranging people and experiences. It was just an experience. It was just a spiritual test to help you succeed and help you to wake up to who you truly are. Okay? So we're going to leave it right there. And you are protected on your journey. So we're going to leave it right there. I hope this helps someone. And I will see y'all on the next one. Bye.